Oh, hello and welcome traditional Sunday Red Dead Online stream. I called it April in Red Dead Online because it's April and I play Red Dead Online, like a genius title for a stream, I guess. And 100% true. Anyway, so I'm gonna be collecting collector stuff because it's a month of a collector role. Not like I need it, because I mean I have a lot of money, but just because it's a month of a collector role. And yeah, hello and welcome to everyone. Thanks to everyone who placed a like already. And you know what? Happy Easter. Happy Easter to everyone. So we're gonna be collecting stuff, and since it's Easter, there is a small, I wouldn't call it an Easter event in Red Dead Online, but it's just a small bonus related to Easter. It's like Harriet is paying 4 times more money and role experience for rabbit samples. So wherever I will see a rabbit, I will take a sample. Just because, it's Easter. And by the way, like, it's not like it's a lot of money, still not worth it, but if you're leveling up naturalist role, I guess it's a fine bonus, because you will be getting like 200 role experience for each rabbit sample, and it will definitely help you level up naturalist faster. Montgomery says, I celebrate Easter next Sunday. So you're probably from Eastern Europe or from Greece. And yeah, there are two different times to celebrate Easter. Swiss says, hey Swiss, how you doing? Emily is saying, peace be with you, cat. Jesus is rising. Hallelujah. So Jesus is rising, I guess it's like a traditional, Easter phrase, right? I said Easter Europe, I wanted to say Eastern. But yeah, you got me. Karaoke says, hi cat and chat, happy Easter, happy Easter. Your voice is so relaxing. Well, that's good to know, because these streams are usually just relaxing. To be honest, not much is going on the screen, with rare exceptions. I'm just, riding around doing a Red Dead Online grind, like collecting stuff or something like this. And Red Dead Online grind is relaxing as well. So yeah, everything matches here. Swiss is saying, just started to play Red Dead Redemption 2 again this week. Did some collecting and dailies. Feels good being back. Yeah, but I mean, I know that feeling. Unfortunately, in some time you will, got not like bored again, but it will feel the same as it was when you kind of abandoned playing Red Dead Online, because nothing changed. But I played this week on a secondary character. To be honest, I mostly play on a secondary character for the last year or so. Unfortunately, PvP modes are still broken. They are kind of stupid and broken, and Rockstar will never fix them. So I played a little bit of hardcore PvP, but like half of PvP matches there's just shootout, and shootouts are broken, like completely. Maybe I'll make a video about it, but it's just a joke. But anyway. Makar is asking, Cat, is there some news about updates? No, unfortunately, there are no news about updates. And even more, according to SteamDB, it's not like Rockstar is working on some update, on a content update. I believe there are some changes. Showing that Rockstar is working on some security fix or something. Maybe that's what they call a title update, next title update. But as for new content, nothing, unfortunately. Just Ellie is asking, what level are you, Cat? I think I'm level 402, and which is kind of interesting. I was like not even level 400, but then I just sold collections for a purpose of making video on Tuesday, and boom, level 402. I was not even playing on a main account since Tuesday. So yeah, selling collections with double money, double XP is like a lot. Chester Do says, Cat, we need Easter beans. That would be cool if Rockstar would add something like that. But instead, they were giving chocolate bars, I believe, right? Chocolate bars to every player who's logging in this weekend. No, not weekend, this week. This week. Collecting stuff is relaxing. I know that a lot of people are saying it's boring. But I just enjoy collecting stuff. Especially without interactive map, actually. Ulf Haddin is asking, does the bridge glitch still works? Yeah, it still works. It was not fixed. I actually don't think that Rockstar will fix it. Ever. I mean, I have serious doubts that they will fix stable glitch, to be honest. But they kinda promised publicly to fix it. And as for bridge glitch, you know, if you know the story, there was a different bridge glitch back in the day, back in 2020, and or maybe 2021, and in Blood Money update, Rockstar decided to fix it. So they fixed it, and they fixed that breach. Let me show you. Oh, no. I didn't want to open this. Oh, no. So annoying when you try to open map and you open some stupid message instead. So anyway, originally, the bridge that was glitched was here. Like here. So they fixed it, but this fix somehow broke this bridge. And it's, you know, it's even better in my opinion. It's much easier to make a high jump from that. And I think after that they just gave up. Sui is saying, I love collecting and just looking at the scenery. Yep, that's exactly. Whoa, oh no, Cougar. Why am I not shooting? This Cougar was kind of friendly, I guess. It was not attacking me. But, you know, friendly Cougars are also suspicious. Just Ellie is saying, I wish that Bounty Hunter was a profitable role. Let's be honest, Bounty Hunter is the most TH role, but it doesn't make you that much money alone. Well, you know, I will disagree because Bounty Hunter gives you decent money if you grind in legendary bounties or in famous bounties, and it gives you gold, and it gives you some good amount of experience. So it's balanced. It's really good for grind. Yes, collector gives you much more money and experience. It gives you no gold, unfortunately. So it's less balanced. Like trader is not giving you much of experience. It's only about money. Same about Moonshiner. Experience that is not that impressive, but oh, it's a rabbit. Oops. I'm afraid it's a squirrel. So we don't need squirrels. Buttons is saying, any PC players having trouble with the collector role? For a lot of players, not only on a PC but on consoles as well, metal detector is not working. But this issue can be fixed. There is a solution in internet. I suggest you to go and Google. Then Dog is saying, hey cat, let's ride. Hey. Mini Blues is saying, I love collecting and just riding around. Crazy things happen. Actually, not often something happens, especially in a public lobby. If it were, in a private lobby, if you glitch into solo session, or maybe you don't glitch, you just have some issues with connection. In a solo session, anyway, a lot of things are happening. You like go boom, random encounter, then you advance, boom, some sort of bandit hideout or something. Then again, the legendary animal. All the time something is happening. In public lobbies, especially when when they made it like 25 to 30 players in each, well, pretty much nothing is happening, unfortunately. Agile is asking, do some coins or jewelries not spawn sometimes? No, it's more complicated than that. It's just coins, jewelries, arrows, they have random spawns. So you know where to find the jewelry, but which one you will get from that location is completely random. And some items, they have an extremely low drop rate, so 2%. And quite a lot of different items, actually, coins and jewelries especially, they have this 2% drop rate. So it's quite possible that you will be like searching for a few days for one specific collectible and will not find it. Because 2% is quite low, as I said a few times. Joker for Life is saying, oh yeah, the traveling simulator, Red Dead. Some people call it a boring horse game, which in my opinion is more accurate definition than traveling simulator. But jokes aside, well, yeah, you travel a lot. For me, it's fine. I mean, if you like the world itself, then traveling is fine. If you don't like the world mechanics in it, well, then traveling is not. Montgomery is saying, I've never had one of the coins spawn even to this day. I've never completed the coins collection. I think you just gave up. I think you just gave up because yeah, 20% is pretty low chance, and even more, it has no memory. So what it means, what do I mean when I say that it has no memory? So if you're not getting this particular coin, it's not increasing your chance to get this coin, so it's still 2%, So if you're unlucky, in theory, you might check like 500 spawns and still not find it and think that it's broken. But no, it's just how random things, random numbers are working. So yeah, you might be not lucky. Coral Cat is saying, I can't find any Western Ravens for the daily challenge. Any tip? Oh, Western Ravens is like a small raven, right? That like a smallest one. I suggest it's a general tip. If you have issues with finding something for daily challenges, go to Red Dead Online interactive map, and there you can find like locations of any animal, any flower, fish, like anything you need for daily challenges, with the description, with explanation, and stuff like that. Makar is saying, for collector, quite often I cannot get collectibles because cheaters are burning you and everything around. Yeah, if you're playing on PC, well, but you know what? It's not only about collector role. It's like if you're playing on PC, you will have issues with pretty much every role. Like for trader, if there are cheaters around in your lobby, like you're definitely not gonna be able to deliver a trading wagon or something. So Bounty Hunter is a little bit better because legendary bounties and a lot of infamous bounties, they happen in like a private lobby. But other roles, including Moonshiner, just no. Drifter Kid says Chinese server moment. No, it's not only Chinese cheaters. No, like okay, not all the cheaters are Chinese. There are different nationalities there. Just Ellie, Xbox or PlayStation? I play on Xbox. And yeah, guys, if you just joined, it's an Xbox Series X. And yeah, by the way, if you just joined, thanks to everyone who placed a like. And to these few people who placed a dislike, I'm not saying thanks, but you still kinda helped, because it's still an engagement. Swee saying, I found some ravens down in a tumbleweed today, out in the desert area. So I don't remember finding these small ravens here. Oh no, you said down in tumbleweed today, so somewhere around here, right? I don't remember where to find these smaller ravens, but again, I can only suggest interactive Red Dead Online map. Super easy, not only for collecting stuff, but you know, for making daily challenges and stuff. How often do you stream? I stream once a week, usually, if nothing interesting happens, and it's Red Dead Online, so nothing interesting happens. And that's why I stream once a week on Sunday, just, you know, as a small tradition. I mostly read chat on these streams, and you know, we kinda talking. Mark is saying, if Rockstar ever updates Red Dead Online, it will be so long, they will probably have to reboot it and change a lot. Speaking about reboot, on the last stream I was making a vote, and most viewers said that they think that rebooting, you know, making a reboot for Red Dead Online is a good idea, and you know, it might help the game. So I'm not quite sure if Rockstar will make a reboot unless they will release something like Red Dead Redemption 1 remake, or some DLC for Red Dead Redemption 2, or at least next gen version of Red Dead Redemption 2. But if there will be something new like this, like things I've mentioned, I guess it's possible to see a reboot. Christopher Johnson, thank you Christopher for super chat. In Posse bird shooting contest will spawn raven. Oh, by the way, good tip, thank you. So it's like one of tricks to complete daily challenge. I'm not quite sure if it's only spawns raven. I was not making such activity for a long time, but yeah, it's like if you have problems finding these little ravens, I guess you can use this trick. Not finding too many collectibles today for some reason, but I'm gonna continue searching. Master A, thanks for becoming a supporter, and by the way, thanks guys to everyone who's supporting me on Patreon or YouTube channel membership. Amber and the Beastie says, also, if you shoot an animal and leave it there, ravens will come. I guess, if I remember correctly, there are two different types of ravens. And I'm not sure which one we are talking about, because bigger ravens, yes, they will show up if you shoot an animal, or even not an animal, or some NPC and leave it. But smaller ravens, they kinda harder to find. Richie is also saying that completed Raven challenge on Tumbleweed today. Let me check what kind of ravens we're talking, because I'm not sure. Animal. Western ravens plucked. Let's find a simple raven. Oh, so the small ones are crows. Oh, so we're talking about bigger ravens. Then I'm not sure what is the problem. There are quite a lot of these ravens everywhere, usually. They're not rare at all. Red Master 2000 says, did you hear the rumor that Sony might buy Take-Two since Xbox is trying to get Blizzard? It's only a rumor. From what I know, you know, a lot of people said that it's very unlikely to happen. A lot of, you know, experts in this field. Tristan, thank you, Tristan. Happy Easter, Cat. Hope you have a good day. Happy Easter to you as well. And thanks. Chester is saying, Cat, before you find Raven, you have to rave. That's I don't even know how to comment. Matthew is saying, Cat, do you think that a Red Dead TV show will be made one day? I don't know if it will be made, but I just think that it's a good idea. And you know, from both points of view, like first point of view, if it deserves to be a TV show or movie, yes, story is good, characters are interesting, so why not? And second point of view is like, will it be successful? Will people watch it? For sure. Like Red Dead Redemption franchise is much more popular than Last of Us franchise. And you see, Last of Us received a TV show and it's really popular. So I guess Red Dead Redemption will be a... Oh! Boom. Almost died. Will be also good. Mini says, I see Western ravens nearly everywhere. It seems, yeah, so that was my point, that they're not that hard to find. Okay, so apparently treasure is not in this well. So I shouldn't have jumped there. My mistake. Montgomery says, and TV movie show would help the franchise a lot. Well, I agree. You know, just like it happened with Witcher, for example. But on the other hand, not like Red Dead Redemption franchise needs any help. What it needs is something new. Because, you know, Red Dead Redemption 2 still sells extremely well without Rockstar doing anything at all. So this franchise is fine. It needs no help. What it needs is something new. And I've already told you what. At least Red Dead Redemption 2 next gen version with 60 FPS and stuff like that. Red Dead Redemption 1 remake, not remaster in my opinion. Remake would be a cool thing. And obviously, you know, DLC, Red Dead Redemption 3, stuff like that. But I wouldn't expect to see it anytime soon, unfortunately. Redskin, thank you Redskin as always for support. Get Johnny Depp a nice something. Miss him. I miss him too. I was talking to him yesterday. It's my cat, and he's extremely big. He's like a ball. I'm not kidding. He looks like all his dimensions are the same, and my grandma said like, oh, he lost so much weight, and I was looking like, oh really? Lost weight? Doesn't looks like a hungry or skinny cat. Montgomery says, it could encourage Rockstar to return to the franchise and the online community and work on it again, but that's wishful thinking. Yeah, I agree with you that if such TV show will ever be released, Rockstar, you know, might change their plans, at least about Red Dead Online, but maybe about the franchise in general, because you know, people are saying like, oh, Red Dead Online was abandoned. Not only Red Dead Online was abandoned by Rockstar, whole Red Dead Redemption franchise was abandoned by Rockstar. Let's not forget that Red Dead Redemption 1 never received a PC port. It never received a next-gen console version. From what I know, you cannot even play it on PlayStation because it was removed or something, and you can only play it on Xbox and Series, not Series, on any Xbox, and actually it looks good on Xbox. I was playing it and it's fine, and you can play it on a PC via Xenia emulator. Whose story would you like to see in Red Dead Redemption 2? Actually, you know what? It's a great question. Let me start a poll, because you know, if you've been on such streams, you know that I love to make polls and read questions. I actually, you know, everyone, I'm kinda lazy, so I will just copy paste your question, and there will be answers. Young Dutch, Jack Marston, then Sadie, or I don't know, some secondary character from Red Dead Redemption 2, I don't know, Sadie or Charles, let's say Sadie, Charles, or other. Okay, you got it. I'm not gonna make a bigger explanation because amount of characters I can use is limited. Sadie or Charles, by Sadie or Charles I mean some secondary character from Red Dead Redemption 2. Or some like new character, some completely new character. We only have 4 options, and I will read the whole question to you before starting a poll so it would make sense. Whose story would you like to see in Red Dead Redemption 3? Options: Young Dutch, Jack Marston, obviously after Jack Marston is not a kid anymore, Sadie or Charles, and by that I mean some secondary character, or new character. Let's go, give me your votes. And yeah, if you, for example, you don't like Sadie, but you like Charles or Landon Ricketts, or, you know, some secondary, smaller, not main character from Red Dead Redemption 2, or maybe even from Red Dead Redemption 1. So let me know your opinion. Onyx is asking, do you think Red Dead Online will ever get updated in the future? I'm talking about fixing glitches, adding outlaw pass, maybe making new content in the future. So it's like a different questions. About fixing glitches. Rockstar kinda promised to do so, not like I trust everything Rockstar says, but I actually think they will. They will fix at least stable glitch, which they promised, maybe something else. As for bringing back outlaw passes, I don't know why it's still not in the game, to be honest. And I think at some point Rockstar will bring them back, but unfortunately it's more likely that they will bring them back in the form of some sort of paid subscription. As for new content, I'm not sure at all. Wow, look at this, how many collections I have. And I was not even collecting anything on purpose. I sold all my collections on Tuesday for a purpose of video. And then I played just a little bit, like few hours. And I got, oh boy, let's sell everything. Wow. And let's sell everything and get new collections. I'm gonna make a lot of money now.
But from you, perhaps it is not such a surprise? Even a pilgrim.
Yeah, really, I mean, I've played like for 2 hours. Oh, I sold more than 10 now. Lewis Walker became Cat's supporter. Thank you, Lewis. Master A is back and says, are your favorites when it comes to ability cards the same now as they were a few years ago? Thanks, Master A, great question, and thanks for support. Well, as for ability cards, yes, they are the same, and main reason is, you know, nothing changed. Rockstar changed nothing if we're talking about ability cards. And not only about ability cards, actually. Rockstar changed nothing about nothing for the last 2 years. So yeah, ability cards that were good 2 years ago, they are good now as well. So look, I still have the same favorite ability cards. I got a lot of experience and money for each set, 3000 experience points, so let's go collecting. Master Racers, thanks Cat, thanks to you, and I mean, I was thinking maybe there are some ability cards that I was not using a few years ago and started to use because, you know, I found something new about them, but no, pretty much the same ability card loadout I have. Vision says, GTA 5 is more emotional than Red Dead Redemption 2. As you say. Richard says, what new would you like to see in Red Dead Online outside of new Telegram missions? Oh, it's a pretty simple question. You know, heists, properties, new outlaw passes, why not? But short answer is pretty much anything. Pretty much anything new would be beneficial for Red Dead Online. And unfortunately, nothing new is expected, at least until July. Because let me explain why until July. So let's say there will be something like even new Telegram missions or call to arms maps, something new. Rockstar should develop it first and test it, but according to SteamDB, they're not testing anything at the moment. So usually it takes for them like around 2 months of testing before releasing content. And even if they will start doing something now, they will probably only be able to release it in July. But nothing is testing at the moment, is being tested at the moment. So, like in best case scenario, something new can be added only in July or late June. But you know what, if they will start testing anything, I will let you know, because right now nothing is just happens. Redskin says, Cat, I changed Lancaster for Springfield. I like it better, just me. Well, I didn't. Lancaster for Springfield. I mean, Springfield is only good for hunting. It's just, I mean, it's hard for me to imagine for what purpose Springfield can be better than Lancaster, except hunting. And you probably were not hunting with Lancaster, so I guess you're talking about PvE, or maybe even PvP, but you know, I disagree. I disagree that Springfield can be better for anything. Crystal is saying, bolt action is best. Again, bolt action rifle, just like Springfield rifle, is only good for hunting. And there is not much difference in my opinion, except like bolt action has higher fire rate and Springfield has only one bullet, so you will never place additional mark with painted black by mistake. So, you know, pros and cons. Redskin says, Call to Arms is better for me, sorry for that. Oh, so you grinding Call to Arms with Springfield rifle? Well, it's not gonna be easy. Definitely not the easiest way to grind Call to Arms. But I mean, if you're making it with group of players, it's fine. But if you're grinding it solo, completing Call to Arms with Springfield rifle will be quite a challenge, Insanity Gaming says, Happy Easter, Cat, and the chat. And yeah, I absolutely agree with this message. Happy Easter to everyone in the chat who celebrates Easter today. Because some people celebrate Easter next weekend, and some people don't celebrate Easter at all. So I need to clear this out. Crystal Twix. Bolt action when using scope has very good range. No, it doesn't. It still has a damage reduction over distance. It doesn't matter if you're using scope or not. You're just not losing accuracy, but damage reduction is still there. Van Hofnung says, I haven't played Red Dead Online in quite a while. Couldn't get away from griefers and hacking cheaters. So, I mean, I'd love to play Red Dead Online, but end up just free roaming in a single player. Yeah, it's another thing we discussed recently, how good it would be to get some sort of solo lobbies or invite-only lobbies in Red Dead Online, and there are such lobbies in GTA Online, but for some reason for Red Dead Online they decided not to make it. Almighty ET is asking, best way to make gold and money. Well, this month for sure making money is collector role, and making gold is probably free featured PvP series, because there is a double gold for this, and it's like super easy to play even if you're a beginner. But overall I suggest you to go and check some guides on my channel. There I explain it in more details. Onyx is asking, is there a way to make legendary animals spawn faster? I think there was some sort of a glitch to skip this cooldown. Because, you know, if you kill some legendary animal, you have a 72-hour cooldown for same legendary animals. So let's say you kill a legendary bear, and there are total 3 different legendary bears in Red Dead Online, and none of them will be spawning for you for 72 real-life hours. Like, any other legendary animal can spawn, but legendary bear will just not appear, unless in missions from Harriet. But I think there was some sort of a method to skip it, but I don't remember, to be honest. Redskin says, Red Dead Online community is still great. Aussie and Chester. So I guess Aussie or Chester were saying that Red Dead Online community is not great and you kind of disagree with them. But actually I don't know. I don't think they were saying this. But because, yeah, Red Dead Online community is a pretty friendly community and helpful. Just Alex is saying, hi Cat, what light gray line stats mean in all of my weapons? Oh, so let me show it to you. So basically green, why I'm saying green? Gray means that you can improve this stat somehow. For example, condition is completely gray. What it means that weapon is dirty, I can clean it and it will be completely, you know, filled with white color. So now accuracy. To increase accuracy, what I need to do is I need to use a different type of ammo. And look, bam, accuracy on maximum. Reload speed is only affected by your weapon familiarity, so you need to have a clean weapon, and you need to make 200 kills, around 200 kills with this weapon to increase reload speed and remove this gray area. And damage, again, you see now there is a gray area. If we're gonna be using explosives, it should be gone. Bam, it's gone. You see, that's how, which is kind of interesting. Accuracy is also increased for is also maximum for explosives. So yeah, that's how it works. Master A says, Red Dead Redemption are not as bad as GTA servers when it comes to Griffin. GTA servers are a nightmare. Yeah, I mean, no one even argues usually about this statement that, you know, Red Dead Online lobbies are much more friendly and safe than GTA Online lobbies. Mr. T is asking an interesting question. Hey Cat, why do you think Rockstar refuses to re-release Outlaw Pass 1, 2, 3, etc.? I have no idea. I mean, I've been discussing this in my videos previously in on streams. Like, I don't know, it's just such an easy way for Rockstar to make money out of new players. And, you know, it's not like they need to even do something, like create something. No, just bring back all the Outlaw Passes. Make easy money. A lot of new players, they never even saw an Outlaw Pass. Some of them will buy gold, you know, with real life money. So it's like a no-brainer. And only explanation why they're not doing it is that they want to add them later when it will be more profitable. And by that, what I mean, maybe they are planning to bring back Outlaw Passes in a form of some paid subscription service, who knows? Or maybe they're just waiting for a moment where there will be like a lot of new players in Red Dead Online and they know about it. So For example, they will make Red Dead Online free to play on all platforms, or on some specific platforms, I don't know, on PC. They will just take money from Epic Store and make Red Dead Online standalone free there. And it will, you know, for sure bring a lot of new players, and they will make bring back Outlaw Passes. On the other hand, like last December and even this January, Red Dead Online had a lot of players, mostly because Red Dead Redemption 2 had a lot of new players because of discounts, and Rockstar did nothing. So, you know, in a few words, I have no idea, and it looks just stupid to me that Rockstar is not bringing back Outlaw Passes. It's just like, why? Vision says it's because Rockstar. Wait, I will read it. It's because Rockstar respect OG players who own those passes. Yeah, sure. That's why. Yeah, they respect all the. Yeah. Mark is saying Red Dead Redemption 3 should be set before Red Dead Redemption 1, during the real Wild West. Yeah, if it will be, you know, about Young Dutch, that's where it will be about real Wild West. But actually, they can bring like completely new new character. And make it even earlier, you know, in something like 1865 or something. Like Wild West from movies. Like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Montgomery says, your character is starving, eat something. Yeah, let's go and eat something. Do I have some special meat? Or I will have to eat beans again. Okay, let's eat beans. They're nice. Anya says, I would like to see Red Dead in World War I. Then you should choose Jack Marston's story, because you know Red Dead Redemption 1 ends in 1914, right before World War I begins. Exactly, you know, that time period. And actually, you know, this kind of funny comment about Rockstar respects, you know, not older, but long-time players, made me think, like, is it so that most higher levels, long-time players even care about Outlaw Passes being added, bring it back to Red Dead Online, or no? Because I personally don't care, like, at all. Jay Fern says, I'm triple OG and I'll allow it. I think, like, really most people don't care. Additionally, you know what, Outlaw Pass 1, for example, was only available on consoles, so there are a lot of, like, OG players who only started to play on PC, and they never saw Outlaw Pass 1. Timmy's Noob says, my first time watching PvP Cat's stream. Not clear if you mean that, like, it's first time you're watching my stream. In this case, congratulations. Or something happened to you for the first time while you're watching my stream. In this case, well, also congratulations, why not? Mathemoto says, Outlaw Passes 1 and 2 are the best ones. Outlaw Pass 1 had like a lot of cosmetics, so I agree. Big time. For example, this Frontiersman outfit that I'm wearing right now is from Outlaw Pass 1. Pretty cool hat is from Outlaw Pass 1. A lot of stuff. Gamer Bro is asking, do you play PvP ever? Sometimes I do when there is a hardcore series. Like for example, this week I was not a lot, but playing PvP. I got Lumbago says, hi Cat, if Rockstar decide to do an actual big update for Red Dead Redemption 2 Online, what would you think it will be? I mean, at this point for me it's kinda hard to imagine Rockstar bringing back some big update for Red Dead Redemption Online. So I have no idea what could it be, but you know, if I were Rockstar, I would add heists and robberies. Like, basically, I would just copy-pasted Cayo Perico from GTA, but made it for Red Dead Online, and maybe a few more heists as well. Because you know, people were asking for heists for years, and instead of giving us heists, Rockstar decided to add blood money and like pretend that it's a heist, which is not really so. I mean, it is a heist, but it's kinda lame and not special at all. Timmy Snoob is asking, Cat, what is better, to have 2 Navy revolvers or 1 Navy, 1 Lemma? I usually use 2 same weapons. So I would choose 2 Navy. Oh, look at these moves. Oh, there is a collectible. Collectible and something that I can find with metal detector. Oh, sorry, dude. Oops. Sorry. Didn't mean to do this login for sure. Wet your whistle. Chester asks, high stakes robbery. Yeah, you know, add a robbery or heist, but really make it high stakes with big reward, with more complex setup missions and stuff like that. Where is this treasure? Edwards is saying high stakes poker too. Well, speaking about poker, poker, how Rockstar added it to Red Dead Online is a joke, because all you can bet is like $5, right? And it's just last time I played it, everyone was just going all in, like all the time. It just pointless and not fun. Magnus is saying, how are you, PvP Cat? Good, what about you? Where is this treasure? Caro UK says, high stakes, if you fail, you lose your character. Well, that's a pretty high stakes, I think. Not many people would go for this. Or at least reward should be pretty significant. Where is this treasure? I have no idea. I'm just running around and cannot find it. Grim Darren is saying, I want an update that involves both like fishing or racing. Actually, at some point there was a rumor that there will be a fisherman role, like an addition to naturalist role. So with legendary fishes and stuff, I found it finally. Here we go. But it never happened, as you probably mentioned. TMZR says, I wonder when next GTA teaser will drop. Could be next year. Oops, it's not my horse. I actually think that it's quite possible that later this year, maybe in October or somewhere around that, Rockstar will drop a teaser and maybe even a real trailer. Of GTA 6, obviously. Because, you know, there are a lot of pretty strong rumors that they have initial release date set up to 2024. And if it's true, and they haven't changed their plans, they should kind of release trailer or teaser this year. Master Ray says, a new event on Guarma. I hate that place in history, but it could be a high stakes event for online. I mean, they could at least make a call to arms map on Guarma. I mean, why not? I got Lumbago says, hey Cat, will you ever do a stream where your fans can join you in Red Dead Redemption 2 online session? Only after Rockstar will introduce invite-only lobbies. Because back in the day I was making such streams in both GTA Online and Red Dead Online, and usually it ended up with mess. So if there were invite-only lobbies, I would. Flooded area. Oh, I think that was a raven. By the way. Flooded area is saying, yeah, and the area with the towers by the shore and cannons, that would be cool. I mean, yeah, we literally in a story have a mission. Oh, stranger needs help. Let's go and try to help. Oh, no. Hey, stranger. We literally have a mission on Guarma that is basically call to arms. You know, when we fight in this navy. Okay, so apparently this dude took this mission. Anyway, I will continue grinding collectibles then. Of the Raider, and I would love to see players offered private lobbies like they do on GTA. Well, that's exactly what I was saying. Like, I wish there were invite-only lobbies in Red Dead Online, just like in GTA, and I have no idea why they are not here yet. Sumaya is asking, I have 53 gold bars and I bought all the royals. What should I do with them? Well, there are two options. First, you might wait for outlaw passes, because maybe they will be back, but you know, who knows? Or you can spend these 53 gold bars on some cosmetics. And actually outlaw passes are also cosmetics. And even more, if someday outlaw passes will be added brought back to Red Dead Online again. I think since you have all the roles, it's not gonna be that hard for you to grind enough gold to buy it. So my suggestion is just go and buy cosmetics. Something cool. James is saying, dude, your English has gotten so much better. I have been a fan of yours since the very beginning. Keep up all the great work. Thank you. Thank you. Claymore PvP. If you never had to reload, what weapon do you think would be the most overpowered? Double barrel, sword off, rolling block. You actually don't have to reload. It's a small secret, but on practice, you probably never reload in a fight. You just switch weapon. Unless you're using rolling block rifle, obviously, way after each shot you reload. But, like, there is no need to reload. So, you don't really care about reload speed in most cases. Onyx is asking, do you think Rockstar will add the unique horses main? Maybe. But again, only if there will be some sort of a new Outlaw Pass or update. Redskin, thanks again, Redskin. Call to arms with cat and members would be awesome. We actually were making such. I was making call to arms for my Patreon subscribers. Only one dude showed up, I believe, and we were making it on a stream. But it was fun. It was fun. Maybe I will make, you know, if there will be some new call to arms maps, I will make such stuff with members or Patreon subscribers. But apparently not too many people were interested in such stuff last time we did it, like around a year ago or maybe more. Maybe you know, even earlier when this new, no, when Call to Arms was introduced for the first time. Everyone is saying, speaking of reload, does Deadeye also auto reload in Red Dead Online? No, it doesn't. It's how it works in a single player, but in Red Dead Online it doesn't. I mean, it would be too overpowered. Actually, you know, Deadeye ability cards are pretty strong anyway, but if they were additionally giving out the reload, that would be too much. Timmy Snoop, what do you play on PC, PlayStation or Xbox? I play on Xbox Series X, and it's actually something that is said in the description to this stream. Raku Bogdan says, hi mister, if I would add you on Rockstar, can you help me to do some money and gold please? Well, I usually play alone, but I'm pretty sure that, you know, just watching a guide will help you to make money and gold without any problem. So my point is, it's not necessary to even look for a group or some high-level player who will, you know, help you to grind money or gold, because in Red Dead Online you can do it solo, no problem. The only question is if you know how. And if you don't, well, go watch some guide. Gamer says, I got dragged from Harriet for no reason again. WTF is happening with her? Maybe, you know, maybe you by mistake just stomped some squirrel or small rabbit or something like this. Because I don't think she actually sprays for no reason at all. But sometimes you kill one animal and she sprays you. Another time you like hunting for an hour or even more and then go to Harriet and she's absolutely fine. Absolutely. Crystal Twix says, live for the fight ability card will regenerate your die. It will, but on an extremely slow rate. Extremely slow rate. So it's good when you just, you know, riding around and collecting stuff, like I do now. So you will always have a full dead eye, if you will have to shoot or something. But for all other situations, you don't really need it because it's a pretty slow rate. Anya says, spam a positive emote on Harriet. No, it's not working. I was testing it. It's just there is a cooldown. And sometimes while you spamming this emote, cooldown will be over and you will be fine. But like, it's just a myth. Just a myth. Black Noir is saying, Sadie is nothing more than a character seeking vengeance. Her story is complete. LOL. Well, you have a point, but... And I must say that I don't really like Sadie. I think it's a poorly written character. And they just wanted to make this Mary Sue to have a strong female character and, you know, not being accused of being not respectful to women or something. And I'm pretty sure that Sadie's character was changed at some point. But anyway, I would disagree in a sense that Sadie can be an interesting character, even though she really looks for vengeance and stuff, but she kind of finds what she needs during Red Dead Redemption 2. But after events of Epilogue, they can show how she also searches for redemption, you know, pretty much like Arthur did. Being not that attractive and good person at the beginning, because Sadie at the end of Red Dead Redemption 2 is definitely not an attractive person, but, you know, going through her arc, changing and trying to help people and so on and so on. Reku Bogdan says, how much time, I guess, how much time does it take to do like $1,000 and 100 gold bars? I don't know, quite a lot of time, especially... No, actually you can make 100 gold bars in like 50 hours. Yeah, you can make 100 gold bars in 50 hours simply by playing featured series. If you care about gold. Because you will be making around 2 gold bars per hour. It's now because of double payout. Claymore PvP says 100 gold bars would take like 200 legendary bounties. No, only if you wait for maximum payout. Then yes, and still it will be faster because you also get experience, you get treasure maps for this experience, you get daily challenges, so it will be much faster. $1,000 would take like 200 hours of collecting stuff. Well, if you're only making $500 per hour by collecting stuff, you're doing it wrong. It's just, you can make more. Mark is saying gold has lost its value in Red Dead Online. Actually, good point, and I will agree with that. It lost point because, first of all, there are no new roles or something new that you can buy only with gold. And second reason is no new outlaw passes. So basically, like what you can buy with gold nowadays. Rolls, and that's it. And grinding 15 gold bars for the first roll is actually extremely easy. And if you will buy Bounty Hunter, by the time you will level it up, you will have enough gold bars to buy like a second roll, and you know, or even more, because you also have an experience. And sometimes there is even double gold on some activities, so you can earn even more gold. And so yeah, gold kinda lost its value, I agree. Claymore PvP says it takes me like 2.5 to 3 hours to collect all pentacle cups and sword cuts. So 3 hours for 3 collections? I think it's you know, relatively slow. I've been collecting 2 collections of cards when I was testing it. You know, the expensive ones, in like 45 minutes. Using interactive collector's map, obviously. Kuratko says, hi, have a question. What is the best horse and best gun in all category in Red Dead Online, in your opinion? Turkoman and Carcano rifle. Onyx says, you can make 1000 gold bars in a day by doing a glitch. Well, that's probably true, but why? Like, why would you need 1000 gold bars? There is literally nothing to buy. Everyone is saying PvP poker for gold would be interesting, but probably violated gambling laws in some places. No, I don't think that, you know, it's they never add option to play poker for some more money, higher stakes, or even for gold because of you know, different country laws. In a countries where poker is forbidden, prohibited, poker is just unavailable. I think that gold, you know, playing poker for gold bars is not available and never will be available, only because Rockstar don't want, you know, to allow transferring gold between players or money. They don't want even players to even transfer money between one player to another, and that's why, like, in poker, this maximum stake is just pathetic, like $5. Northlander says Poland has this ban. Actually, a lot of countries has this ban. Nuki is saying, hey PPCat, is it worth to buy all the satchel pamphlets while the double collector money is available? I mean, if you have a lot of money, more than you can spend, you can buy whatever you want, but like, you need to understand, you have to understand that most pamphlets are absolutely useless and like an absolute waste of money. Like most pamphlets. There are good pamphlets, you know, first pamphlets, expensive ones for $1,000 and $2,000, you know, extra ammo, fast travel, cooking more meat, buy this. Yeah. There are some good pamphlets like explosive ammo, dynamite arrow, and so on. Special health cure. But like rest pamphlets are just a waste. But if if you need some reason to grind money, some goal, well, definitely buy everything. Joel asking, is the collector roll okay for the first roll? Yes, in my opinion it is, especially this month because of double payouts. But you can grind gold with help of blood money missions. It will give you pretty much the same amount of gold as bounty hunter roll. So, and collector just gives way more money and experience. On the other hand, bounty hunter roll, if you have enough gold bars to purchase, prestigious bounty and regular at the same time for 30 gold bars, is kind of fun. And it is also a good choice. Zanst is asking, what role should I buy for second? Bounty hunter is good. Claymore PvP. I feel like if you could do a legendary bounty every 30 minutes instead and only have to wait 15 minutes for max reward, bounty hunter could be really, really good. So you want them to decrease cooldown and decrease the time that you need to wait until the maximum payout. Obviously it would be much better this way, much more money, but it would be like unbalanced. Okay guys, let's take a look at the poll, because I started it 48 minutes ago. We have almost 430 votes, not 500 unfortunately. So I was asking about Red Dead Redemption 3. Let's go and check the answers. So, whose story would you like to see in Red Dead Redemption 3? Young Dutch, 33%. New character, 33%. Jack Marston, 16%, Sadie or Charles or some other secondary character, also 16%. Really interesting numbers. Really interesting numbers. I actually was not expecting to see so many votes for a new character. I thought that, personally, I would love to see a story about young Dutch, young Hosea, young Arthur, and stuff. But I don't think if it's possible that Rockstar will make a Red Dead Redemption 3 about completely new characters, but who knows? Who knows? Redskin says, Cat, best setup for regular revolvers and rifle shotgun call to arms. Well, it depends if you want to drink a lot of tonics or not. If you don't want to drink tonics, well, I guess you have only one option, is not only one, but eye for an eye, cold-blooded, strange medicine, plus painted black, something like this. Typical PvE. Without tonics. If you don't mind drinking a lot of tonics, I would definitely replace these ability cards with some defensive ability cards, like Fool Me Once will be a great choice for sure. Maybe something else. But I guess you want to use painted black still. So something. No need in extra damage, but defense is fine. Flood area saying I wouldn't mind Red Dead Revolver remake. Well, the problem with Red Dead Revolver is that it's an extremely simple and like a small story. I don't think Rockstar will, if Rockstar will do something about it, that it makes sense to make a remake for it. Maybe, you know, a new story based on the same character. Like a continuation, like, I don't know, Red Dead Revolver 2. Yeah. But I wouldn't expect to see a Red Dead Revolver remake or remaster, at least until Rockstar will release Red Dead Redemption 1 remake. Because, I don't know, I think Red Dead Redemption 1 deserves a remake much more than Red Dead Revolver. Usko is asking, Cat, do you think Rockstar should sell Red Dead Redemption games because they abandoned it? Well, not sell, because it's impossible. Let's begin with this. It's just not something that will ever happen. Rockstar selling Red Dead Redemption franchise. It's just not gonna happen. It's not something that happens, especially with Rockstar. But what they could do is they can outsource some smaller company, maybe not even famous company, but outsource someone, so this company will work on Red Dead Redemption Online updates and stuff like that. That would be cool, actually. Fox Goofy. Cat, there is a rumor that PlayStation is buying Rockstar. You think this might be true? No. It's definitely not true. First of all, they will not buy Rockstar. There was a rumor like a month ago, I believe. It's actually a pretty old rumor that Sony is thinking about purchasing Take-Two. But apparently it looks almost impossible because Take-Two is too expensive, and Sony publicly admitted that they want to spend like 5 billions, I believe, on purchasing new studios, and Take-Two is definitely much more expensive. And anyway, this rumor was back in the day, and I just don't think it will happen. Mark is saying Sony can't afford Take-Two. Yeah, that's exactly my point. Radelk is saying that turned out well for GTA. Oh, you're talking about GTA, the trilogy, the definitive. It's a different story. They hired a company to... Oh no, I will... What? They hired a company to make a remaster. And I'm talking about some employees who will work on Red Dead Online updates. It's just much easier task. Master A says, I don't think Blizzard and Microsoft will happen either. Well, it depends on, you know, authorities now, but it's not a question of money, because Microsoft has enough money to purchase Activision. And it's just authorities might not let them to do so. But in case of Take-Two and Sony, I just don't think that Sony can afford it. Because, you know, right now, you can go and check how expensive Take-Two right now is. And when they're buying companies, they're giving even extra for each share. So the price will be, like, pretty solid. Jeff is asking, hello, what's the best way to deal with hackers on PC in Red Dead Online? Right now, I just log out and back in. Well, that's the best way to deal with cheaters. Just switch lobby. Don't interact with them. Just shut down client maybe, or maybe just switch lobby, and that's it. Unfortunately, nothing else really works against cheater. Rockstar is not doing anything about it. You know, you cannot even report them while in the game, so just switch lobby. BS64. Can I play Red Dead Online on PlayStation with no Plus? I have no idea because I don't have a PlayStation, but I guess no. I guess you need to have a PlayStation Plus to play it. But guys, I know a lot of players are from PlayStation in the chat. Please answer this question. If it's if Red Dead Online requires PlayStation Plus. Oh no. Eclipse89 is asking, what ability cards are best for PvP with Carcano rifle? I appreciate your content as it's very informational. Well, with Carcano rifle, I usually use sharpshooter and peak condition, just to make sure that it's gonna be a one shot against people with no, you know, defensive ability cards or tonics. Okay, where is my shotgun? As for additional ability cards, you might choose different, like, I don't know, Never Without One might be a good choice, so you will not die from some occasional headshot. Or Fool Me Once is also an interesting one. And your die ability card should depend on what type of PvP you are in. So if you like, you know, if it's a sniper versus sniper battle, I will choose Focus Fire. But if you're playing against people who not necessarily use sniper rifles, and especially if there is an auto aim, maybe slow and steady or slippery bastard would be cool. By the way, guys, have you mentioned I get another full collection, and at the beginning of this stream I just sold it. Okay, so apparently a lot of people are saying in the chat that you need PlayStation Plus to play Red Dead Online, because, you know, technically Red Dead, I don't know how about PlayStation, but on Xbox you don't need a subscription, this Xbox Live, to play free-to-play games like Fortnite, for example. But Red Dead Online is not a free-to-play game. You have to purchase it either as a part of Red Dead Redemption full game or standalone edition. In any way, you have to pay money for it, and that's why, you know, it requires this subscription to play online. Back off says same on PlayStation. Oh, so it should work the same. Huck Finn says, this is why I play on PC. Yeah, it's one of the advantages of PC, but there are disadvantages as well. If we're talking about Red Dead Online or GTA Online, the biggest disadvantage of playing on PC is cheaters. There are a lot of cheaters, and unfortunately not much you can do with them. So I think I saw... Oh, there it is. I think I saw a collectible item. Let's go. There, found it. Getting closer to complete tarot cards collection as well. Lucasia is asking, yo PvP Cat, are you on PC? No, I'm not playing on PC, and definitely streaming from PC, Red Dead Online or GTA Online is a terrible idea. It's just not safe, and you know, I think that not too many streamers or YouTubers are streaming from PC actually, because it's just a matter of time when mod menu user cheater basically will show up and will ruin the fun. Sovix is saying, why don't just play with data file to have own server? Yeah, there is a way to limit like connections to your PC. There are actually different ways to kind of create a solo lobby. But when I was playing on PC, like every time you logged in to Social Club and logged in to the game, it doesn't matter if you were in private session, cheater could find out your IP address, which was, you know, not cool. They fixed it, and from what I know now it works differently. But still, like, why would I play on PC if I can play and stream from Xbox? It looks fine, it plays fine. There are less technical issues with that. No need to worry about cheaters at all. James is saying, most of the biggest clans on Xbox boot use God mode and go off radar. Not only clans, but like, let's call them hardcore PvP players in a free roam. And that's one of the reasons why I'm saying that PvP in Red Dead Online is just a joke. I have way more reasons, to be honest, but that's one of them. Artistic Mass says, hey Cat, Sony couldn't buy Take-Two, but Microsoft can. You mean if this deal with Activision Blizzard will not work out? Yeah. I was also thinking about it, you know, because if Microsoft will not be able to buy Activision, they can buy Take-Two for cheaper, for less amount of money, and it's also gonna be a pretty strong purchase, you know, significant one. But I mean, I don't know, I still think that it's more likely that in the end, you know, Microsoft will buy Activision than not, but we will see. Chester Do says, laggy. Look, stream stats. Should be fine, I don't know. Oh, yeah. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I have no idea why. Let me know if it's better now or it's still lagging. But it seems like some issues with on YouTube's end. Lovely saying, is there any reward from PvP like tokens or something? Unfortunately, no. And again, I think it's a missed opportunity for Rockstar. They should have made some sort of a unique rewards, not only for PvP but PvE activities as well, but for PvP especially. Back off says logged, now it's okay. Yeah, it happens sometime. Probably on YouTube's end. Because you know, in the game I don't see any problems. Actually, it lags a little. When I said that I see no problems in the game, I saw that I started to lag. Cat, what's your favorite role in Red Dead Redemption in terms of content? You mean in terms of rewards for this role? Or in terms of how it plays. But if we're talking about rewards, like which role has the best cosmetics and reward and stuff, in my opinion, it's Bounty Hunter. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not quite sure if stream works fine. Guys, let me know in the chat. Because I don't know if I'm still streaming. Fine, you are good. Stream is good. Okay, so let's continue. Master A saying, collector role is my favorite, just to explore the beautiful scenery. Yeah, that's why I love collector as well. Mostly because, you know, we just travel around. And while doing so, I usually listen to some music or podcast, something like this. Timmy Snoop is saying, was Call to Arms that shooting game mode with co-op where you kill waves of enemies and get gold? Yeah, it was. It is. It not was. It's still in the game. And if so, how much gold? You get 0.1 gold bars for each wave you complete. So there are total 10 waves. If you complete all 10, you will receive 1 gold bar. Unless there are some extra payouts. Sometimes there are double, sometimes there are even triple payouts. It's actually, you know, it's a decent way to make gold, especially if you have a team or something. Obviously for solo players it's not that good. But when there are double payout or even triple, it's just a great way to make gold. Malikan, do you need naturalist role to naturally spawn legendary animals in a free roam? Yes, you do. You do. Sometimes you might still find a legendary animal if you don't have a naturalist role, just because, you know, nearby there will be some player with naturalist role, and kinda this player will like spawn it for you. But except that, no. Artistic Mass says they should add polar bears up north. Yeah, because, you know, we have polar, or maybe no, it's not polar bears, it's just grizzlies in unfortunately, yeah, I think it's just the grizzlies in Call to arms. But that would be cool to see some new animals in Red Dead Online, Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, found another collectible, nice. Huck Finn says, I think it would be cool to find a Yeti roaming around up north. It would be a cool reference to Undead Nightmare, especially if they did something like this during Halloween. Chester agrees that we need Yetis. Just imagine such a Halloween Red Dead Online event. With Yetis, zombies, stuff like that. Would be super cool. Sovix is saying they should bring back Outlaw passes because PC players missed the first one. A lot of players missed like any Outlaw pass. Because, you know, last Outlaw Pass, which was Quick Draw Club, if we're not counting Halloween, smaller Outlaw Passes, Halloween passes, was in the game in summer of 2021. So players who started to play Red Dead Online even in September of 2021 or later never had a chance. Not in September, in October, I guess, in October. Never had a chance to buy any Outlaw Pass. Karuke says, I've never tried the rabbit transformation, but if I'm going to, today would be the day. Let me check if I have Harietum how it's called? Harietum officinalis. I only have 2. I think I need 3 to perform a rabbit transformation. But let's go. I will go and try to do it. Actually, I'm not quite sure if I have a pamphlet on Xbox, because I definitely had it on PC, but about Xbox I'm not sure. So it should be somewhere here, if I remember correctly. Let's go, and I will make a rabbit transformation because yeah, it's a good point since it's a Easter today. Let's do it. But I'm not quite sure if I have a pamphlet, because you know when Naturalist role was only added to Red Dead Online, I was playing on a PC, and there I bought all the animal transformation pamphlets, but on my Xbox I don't think that I bought them all. Flooded areas is saying vitalism is broken though. Yeah, but sometimes it works. Like for me, usually it's broken, but rarely it works. So I mean, let's try. Why would I need this Harietum officinalis anyway? If I have to, I will perform. Karaoke says, I've only tried the stag. Probably because it's a free one, right? Streety Edits says, my horse is glitched right now and is just running in circles. Well, there are a lot of different glitches and bugs with horses in Red Dead Online for some reason. Like, at some point I remember there were abandoned horses like literally everywhere. So I assume when player was switching lobby, horse stayed in the previous lobby, but it was not interactable. It was just staying and stuff like that. Sometimes horses are not showing up when you call them, and obviously there is a stable glitch and so on. Oh, it's a cougar attacking. Oh no, it's a black bear. Malik and Cat, what is the horse that you currently using? Is it brave also? There is no such thing as horse bravery. And I'm using Turkoman. So yeah, it's exactly just like any other horse. So where is I think transformation is somewhere here. I think it should be here, but I guess if I don't have transformation pamphlet, I will actually not see it. Right? Guys, who remember where the transformation, rabbit transformation is? I think it should be here. Chester is asking, Cat, have you seen wild bear before in real life, not zoo? No, never. Foxton says, east end of the northernmost small ravine. East end. But it should be here, right? Maybe next one. I just think that I don't have rabbit transformation. Let me check. I can check actually pamphlets that I have. Yeah, received pamphlets. Poison throwing. It should be like a arrow rabbit transformation pamphlet or something. It looks like I don't have any transformation pamphlets at all. Yeah, so on Xbox apparently I think I bought some bear board transformation or something. Okay. No, I don't have it. I don't have it. But it's not a big deal because it's not working. It ain't work anyway. For most of the time. Actually, you know what? Let's go to Harriet and check. Where is Harriet? Harriet is here. Next Easter then, Karuke, and only if they will be given these pamphlets with, I don't know, 80% discount. Because, you know, it's kind of stupid. You have to collect Harrietum Officinalis, you have to pay gold for this transformation pamphlet, and it's just not working. Hopefully she doesn't spray you. Actually, she probably will. Because I killed a few wolves on my way, but we will see. Maybe she you know will forget this time. Can you sell collections at the fence? No, you cannot sell collections at the fence. Oh, it's a trap or what? But you can sell collections at the post office. What is going on here? Oh, well, it's like a trap, and wolves are attacking me. It's definitely not gonna help me to talk to Harriet. the fact that I just killed all these wolves, but let's make a mercy kill. Maybe it will count. Master A asks, how does she know? I have no idea, but somehow she knows. Always. Foxton is saying, Harriet, why didn't you let yourself die to those animals that were going to eat you, you monster? Yeah, that's pretty much how she explains why she's spraying me. But let's check. Let's check. Maybe she doesn't know yet. Hey, Harriet, what's up? I want to buy something from you. Oh, you see, she don't know. So anyway, pamphlets, yeah. Vitalism studies opossum and Vitalism studies rabbit. You know what? Let's buy it. Let's buy it. Why not? Since it's Easter time.
All set then?
Let's see if it's still broken. Oh no, I need 3 samples of Harriatum officinalis. I will have to find one on my way. I think I remember nearby a moonshiner shack somewhere here there should be Harriatum officinalis. So let's go find it and try to transform into a rabbit just because it's Easter. I mean, actually, if Rockstar knew that they have such feature in their game, I'm talking about animal transformation, they could have made some sort of a discount because of Easter on this pamphlet. I don't know, 2 gold bars instead of 1. Jaka is saying, what is a dead game in your opinion? Well, it depends. If we're talking about single player games, there is no such thing as a dead single player game. If we're talking about online games, you know, MMORPGs or live service games, something like this, by my definition, such game is dead when it's not receiving any new content or fixes to bugs, glitches and different problems. It doesn't matter how many players play it, it doesn't matter if these players actually enjoy it or not. If online game is not receiving like any development, it's dead. So that's my definition. Okay guys, it should be somewhere here. It's LNZ says, instead Rockstar gives players in GTA Online opinion to turn into rabbit. Yeah, you can find this. And for free, by the way. In GTA Online, if I remember correctly, it's free. All you need to do is find these plants. Artistic Man says, about Mazanita post. Oh, but yeah, I found it. I'm pretty sure one is here. Maybe there is one about Mazanita post as well. I guess it is, because there are quite a lot of these Harriatum officinalis on the map, but I need only one. So now let's go and try to perform animal transformation. Oh, found something. Nice. I don't know, guys. Let me know. What do you think? If it will it work out, animal transformation, or it will fail as usually? Sovix is saying, in my opinion, that game equals dead online, because games like Titanfall don't need updates. Titanfall, it's a completely different game. You cannot compare Titanfall or, I don't know, Counter-Strike. Original Counter-Strike 1.6 were not receiving updates in like 20 years or something. And it's still not dead. Games where you can have only PvP and that's it are different. But when the purpose of game is actually, you know, some development, grinding money, grinding more, spending more, something like this. If it has no updates, well, at some point, just most players will have no reason to continue grinding. So, let's go. Easter time. Let's see if I will manage to turn into a rabbit. I hope it will work for me now, because usually it's broken, but maybe it's a miracle. Yeah, that's how it works pretty much always for me. I make a transformation. Oh, maybe if I will switch lobby like extremely fast, it will not count that I used my Harriettum officinalis. Let's test. Probably it will still. But anyway, that's how animal transformation are working for me for like few years now. I perform a transformation and immediately turn back to a human form. That's it. 8 gold bars. You have to pay 8 gold bars for this one, and then just walk around searching for the stupid Harriettum officinalis. For what? For something that is broken for years now, and Rockstar is not even fixing it. And please tell me this game is not dead. That's what I mean by dead. When in the game there are some big problems, bugs and issues, and the company is not fixing them. Okay, so let's check if I still have Harriettum. It should be here. No, I don't. Well, that's a shame. Not like I've expected that this time it will work. But once it worked for me, that's it. Best call to arms map. I actually really enjoyed winter call to arms maps and Halloween call to arms maps, especially new call to arms that we received this year, last year actually. Kara UK says that's ridiculous. They should pay back 8 gold bars plus interest. Yeah, definitely. It was broken and I paid money for that and wasted time. SZMCU says PewPieCat is the best Red Dead Online YouTuber. Thank you. Unfortunately, there are not too many Red Dead Online YouTubers, but it's still good to hear. Okay, let's find it. So, you know, there is again, this confusion about when we talk about dead games, in if Red Dead Online is dead or not. It is happening because of the fact that different people have different definition of a dead game. Again, for me, if it's a single player game, it just cannot be dead. If it's a game like Counter-Strike, it cannot be dead even without updates until you know, servers are up. If it's a MMO RPG or live service game, somewhere where the whole structure of a game is based on this cycle: grind, spend, and it has no updates, nothing, and not even fixes, well, I think it's dead. But does it mean that I'm not playing Red Dead Online? No, I still play it. Does it mean that I, let's say, suggest beginners not to buy Red Dead Online? Not really, actually. I think for, you know, if you buy it with a discount for $10, you get quite a lot of time, pretty fun time enjoying this beautiful world, until you will actually realize that it's dead. Until you will reach this maximum level. Not maximum level, but you know, high level, where you have more money and gold that you can spend. And actually, it's quite interesting, since we're talking about this price. For quite a long time, there was no discounts on Red Dead Redemption 2 full game or Red Dead Online standalone. Like, for more than a month now, I think. Actually, let me check. I think, yeah, for more than a month. Like, at the beginning of March, there was this discount for Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, since... No, there was another extra discount. For 3 weeks now. Well, still quite a lot. So I guess soon there will be a discount again. Because, you know, so it's just maybe some viewers are watching this stream and thinking if they should buy Red Dead Redemption 2 or Red Dead Online standalone. My suggestion is don't buy now, wait a little bit, soon there will be some good discounts. Especially on Red Dead Redemption 2, it will be like 67% discount. I don't know when, but probably pretty soon. Okay, so here we are in Strawberry. Get into Strawberry. Oh, another nice feature for collectors this month is free fast travel. Not like you care about these $10 that you have to pay for fast travel when you grind in all that money with collector roll and double payout, but still, you know. Especially for beginners, it might make a difference. Artistic Mass. If GTA Online had the same type of community, would you be playing that more than Red Dead Online because of the updates? Probably no, because the world itself in Red Dead Online for me is more interesting than in GTA Online. But I would tell you that I would play it much more than now if GTA Online had the same type of a community as Red Dead Online. Where is this collectible? Oh, I guess it's upstairs. SZMCU. I met a low player... No, not low player, but low-level griefer while doing a trader mission. Well, low-level griefers are actually kinda common in Red Dead Online. from my experience. It's like, it looks like, you know, a lot of people don't know that they are not playing GTA Online right now, and it's a different type of a game. And even more that like low-level player has not many chances against high-level player because of ability cards, because of weapons, tonics and stuff. So, especially if you are around roads for some reason, it's maybe my personal experience, but I meet quite a lot of low-level griefers. I cannot even call them griefers, but just players who attack you. They're not even killing you usually. James is saying, yeah, they like to try to make a name for themselves. Well, they will not like this name. Actually, it's interesting that I managed to get a few full collectibles only during this stream, and I'm not even like searching for collectibles in a sense that I'm not using interactive collector map. I'm just, you know, riding around and randomly, kind of randomly searching for collectibles, but still found so many collectibles. Okay, I guess I found another one. So yeah, making money in April is like extremely easy in Red Dead Online. The question is like where you gonna spend it. But like for beginners, there is a lot to spend money on. But for higher levels, well, it's again nothing. Unfortunately. So we have 246 likes. Thanks to everyone who placed a like. It was, you know, it was a small, regular Sunday stream, just chatting, talking. Not really that we have some news to discuss. Maybe next time we will have. But if you've been on such streams before, you know that usually we just chatting. It's just chatting while playing Red Dead Online. Anyway, guys. So thanks to everyone who visited the stream. Thanks to everyone who supports me via Super Chat, via Patreon support or YouTube membership, stuff like that. And thanks to everyone who placed a like. Yeah, so see ya next time. Unfortunately, until May, it will be like nothing interesting in Red Dead Online, so don't expect anything. But we will see. Maybe Rockstar will at least start working on some sort of on something in Red Dead Online next month, or we'll bring back Outlaw Passes or like that. But anyway, see ya, stay safe, stay healthy. Caro UK, thanks for super sticker with a peer showing thumbs up. It's a peer. Yeah, it is. So yeah, see ya guys. And yeah,